Hi, welcome back. Today I want to talk about forgiveness. Really hard subject to talk about, but I'm seeing a lot of this going around me right now. There's so many people that are very angry. And I wanted to bring up this topic because you've heard the saying, anger is a poison that you take and expect your enemy to die. That's what anger is. You're holding on to negativity. I forgot. I looked up the definition of forgiveness. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. So, forgiveness is the intentional and voluntary process by which a victim undergoes a change in feelings and attitude. That's what I want you to remember. Regarding an offense, lets go of negative emotions, such as vengefulness, with an increased ability to wish the offender well. Well, let's not go to that extreme. But I want to point out to you a few things about forgiveness. First of all, whatever happened to you in the past, you should not bring into the future, only if it's going to reap positivity. I talk a lot about positivity and how you should stay away from negative people, negative things, negative feelings, negative emotions. But listen, I know anger is a very human emotion. I get that. Everyone feels anger at some point. But you have choices in life, and you can choose to be angry and carry those emotions around with you like a backpack. Or you can free yourself of that and live the life you were born to live. So we all have things from our past. And one of the things that really got me excited about this video was this woman who was a Nazi concentration camp survivor. And what she did is she would forgive the higher-ups that were being accused of war crimes. And she would go to their trial, and she would hug them, and she would say, "I forgive you." Now, this is a woman who was a twin. And we know that they were especially horrific to twins because they conducted a lot of medical experiments with twins. And she was separated from her mother right away when they saw that she was a twin. Her mother was instantly killed. She was tortured her whole time there because of all these medical experiments, in addition to the horrible conditions, seeing people die every day. Okay, so you can imagine going through that. And then attending the trial of the people who were responsible for that. And hugging them and saying, "I forgive you." So how is a woman like that able to forgive her accusers when you can't even forgive your sister-in-law, your brother, your niece, your cousin, your coworker, your ex, your best friend? Well, that, I hope, would shed light on the situation. Whatever it is that you think is so horrific, forgiveness is not about that person. It's about you. So just like the definition that I read, it's getting rid of negative feelings. It's not dismissing what happened in the past. It's not saying it's okay what you did. It's none of that. It's simply not allowing negativity, negative feelings, negative thoughts, sadness, fear, anger, disappointment, resentment, bitterness, those emotions. You're simply not allowing those emotions connected to that event or that person or that thing to follow you into the present and into the future. So if you can forgive, it's not saying it's okay what you did. I forget what you did. It's not saying that. You don't need to forget. But you are allowing yourself to move forward in life and not take on any of the negative emotions associated with that. That's what forgiveness is. It's a choice that you make. Anger's a human emotion. We all feel it. We all get it. It comes out quickly. Sometimes it takes a while to rise up inside us. Sometimes we're fighting so long with people we don't even remember what we were fighting about. But yet you're still willing to hold a grudge and not forgive. Forgiveness is for you. It's for you, not for other people. So take a deep breath. This is what I do at night, because I really don't hold on to negativity as far as anger for people and things. It can rise up in me if I'm having a conversation, but I really don't harbor any anger in my heart. At night, I go to bed and I breathe in a really, really deep breath, and I envision its positive energy coming into me. When I exhale, it is the biggest exhale and the longest exhale I can possibly get out, and it's negativity leaving my body. So I'm taking in all the positivity and I'm exhaling all the negativity until I feel like I've gotten everything out. It's a good exercise. I highly recommend you do that. And if you do that on a daily basis or whenever you can, try it, because it really helps you get rid of just the small stuff, the little stuff, okay? Now, once you get to that level, it's going to be a lot easier to work on the big stuff. I highly recommend, and this just happened in my life, I have someone in my life who is a very, very angry person, has always been a very angry person all of her life. Don't know why. She's finally found an outlet for that energy, and I think it's great. If you can find an interest or a hobby that lets you release those emotions, channel those emotions into something positive, that is one of the best things that you can do. If you are so angry you just want to punch someone in the face, you might want to take a boxing class, because that'll be a great way for you to relieve your angst in a positive way. I mean, there's positive effects to come from taking a boxing class. You can lose weight, you can build self-esteem, like there's so many beautiful things to come out of that, in addition to channeling your energy and your emotions. Okay? Secondly is you just have to simply remember you're hurting yourself, you're not hurting that person. They've moved on with their life. They absolutely have moved on. And unless they contact you and say, you know, I owe you an apology, I want to apologize, then they've forgotten about you and they've moved on. Sometimes people they're not even aware that they hurt you. Okay? So why are you allowing that person to have the control over your life right now, today, in this moment, because of something that happened a month ago, 10 years ago, 50 years ago? You cannot carry that with you. You're missing out on so much in this world because you're covered in a cloud of negativity. It's like that dark cloud that never leaves you. You can't enjoy your life. You can't enjoy your family. You can't accept yourself because you're still holding on to something that happened in 1979. So forgiveness is really important. Anger is a human natural emotion. I'm not going to tell you don't be angry. I'm going to tell you you need to start finding forgiveness, because it's for you, not for them. It's not dismissing what happened. It's for you inside to live your life in peace and harmony without carrying around the baggage of an event, of a person, or something that you've experienced. If you are the one that has done the hurt, you need to find that person and say, I'm sorry. Own it. Own it. And say you're sorry. Talking about, I hate talking about my day job, but just lately so many things have come up that have kind of really worked into these videos. But I was sitting with a girl, and she was saying to me that someone from her past searched high and low to find her, to apologize for something that happened like 20-something years ago. And she was so thrilled to hear that, because she had forgiven them a long time ago and moved on with her life. But it was so great for her to hear that that person, it had been something that was eating away at them, that they had wanted to find her just to tell her, I'm sorry for what I'd done. And she was so happy about it. And I thought, wow, that's really cool. I've tried to do that in my life. I've especially tried to tell the people that are important in my life just exactly how important they are. If they've been a big part of my life and my happiness and achieving my goals, I try to let them know because I think that's very, very important. And if you have wronged someone, you need to make that phone call. You need to find that person and you need to apologize. Because anytime you've hurt someone, it's sort of like a mark against you. And you don't want to have marks against you. At least I don't. You know, when I go into heaven and I go into the pearly gates, I want them to go, okay, all right, good job. You did the best you could. I like that. I like that about you, Donna Ray. That's what I want to hear when I go to heaven. So I just want to encourage you to make that phone call if you've hurt someone. Send them a text, whatever it is, and let them know, I'm sorry. That's very important. You may think, oh, that was 20 years ago. It doesn't matter. It does matter. It absolutely does. So do it. And if you're holding on to anger to someone or something or some event or some time or some place, you got to let it go. Not for their sake, but for your sake. Because it's going to change your life. You're not going to be carrying it around with you. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to be lighter. You're not going to let certain things stop you in life because you're always living in the past. The now and the future is all you have to worry about. What happened in the past stays in the past. It's like Las Vegas, okay? What happened there stays there. And you can channel that for positivity like we discussed. Hey, the Me Too movement is all about taking pain, taking anger, and making a change. And I'm really excited about that because I think we're going to be in just this whole new world now. Everyone's being honest, finally. And it's exactly where we should be, and it's exactly what we should be doing. So forgive. It's for you, not the other person. I wish you so much luck with that. And thank you. Remember, call someone. Let them know either way. Hey, if I wronged you, I'm sorry. No, not if I wronged you, but if I wronged you. Own it. I wronged you. And if it's the other way around, they meant something important in your life, let them know, hey, if it wasn't for you, I never would have such and such. I just want you to know you're the person in my life that I can depend on the most. You tell people what you feel. Because life is short. That's another reason why you shouldn't hold on to anger and not being able to forgive someone. Life is too short. Say what it is you need to say now. Clean your soul. Live in positivity. Don't carry negativity with you. And don't be the bringer of negativity into the world either. Oh gosh. I'm so obnoxious. I'm all about positivity. I hate that. I even kind of hate that word, positivity. It just sounds so, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to come up with another word for it. I don't know. It's love. Maybe we'll just call it love. Spread the love, guys. Glad to see you this week. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, share with friends, give me some feedback. Let me know how we're doing. Take care and forgive yourself, forgive others.